Hey everyone, how are y'all? Elsie, how are you? Betty Joe, how are you? Alright, y'all give me 1 second. If y'all have not done so, please hit the thumbs up and make sure to put your chat on live chat. Hey Scott, how are you tonight? Hold on just a second, y'all. I gotta send someone a text. Hold on. Just telling people to make sure they're quiet when they come in my house. Hey,
Hello.
Joe. Betty Joe, how are you?
Good.
Hi, Bubbles.
Hi.
What are you doing?
Guess what I got?
What you got?
Treasure. Two erasers. I lost the potato one, so I only got the butterfly one.
Oh, how cool. You're gonna have to send me pictures of them.
You gonna say okay?
Yay.
She's like, yeah, okay, whatever.
I was thinking, that's all.
You was thinking.
Yeah.
That's all she was doing. She was thinking.
She said, "Can I talk to her?" I said, "Go ahead."
Of course she can. She knows she can talk to Auntie Scarlett anytime. Okay. I had to send a text to tell people to be quiet when they come in my house.
It's
'Cause I am live.
but I made a Christmas sign for my elf.
You made a
Yeah.
oh, the elf on the shelf is coming up, right?
Yeah, it's on Christmas.
He comes back December 1st.
Yeah.
Oh, so y'all still got a couple of weeks for that.
I wonder what color Isabel got.
Mm.
Y'all didn't hear that.
I did hear that.
Just like her mama.
Elsie, that is right. She can do whatever she wants to.
I'm just a kid. Grown-ups can do whatever they want, not kids. Guess what? Isabel's
Well,
rich. She has a Lamborghini.
oh my god, she is too cute.
She's super rich. I am not.
I don't think she has a Lamborghini.
She told me that she has a Lamborghini. She's not lying.
Okay.
You
She's
know
telling the
what?
truth.
Wait, hold on. Bubbles, Bubbles, listen. If that is what she is telling you, tell her pictures or it didn't happen.
Tell her you want to see a picture of it.
I want to see a picture of it.
No, you gotta tell Isabel you want to see a picture of it.
I don't know where her house is. I don't know what color it is. How am I supposed to know where it's at?
You guys tell her to show you a picture of it.
Ah.
Tell her your Aunt Scarlett said pictures or it didn't happen. Elsie, exactly. Receipts.
Nah.
Okay. But I don't think she has a Lamborghini, baby.
She's not lying. She's telling the truth. My pinky promised her. She told me the pinky promised her, and I did that.
Oh, she pinky promised.
Yeah, and she was not lying. I
Okay.
pinky promised her like
Okay.
this.
Okay. Tell tell Scarlett what you're getting. What's your Uncle Tata buying you?
If I ask, are my eyes red, my nose bleeding, my mouth bleeding, my ears red, my body bleeding, my head bleeding, I swallow a fly, there's is there
No,
an answer?
what is he buying you for not asking all that?
No, I'm telling you that I can't ask that.
Oh, okay.
And is there ants in my room? There's
That's it.
spiders on me.
That's
I can't ask that. And guess what thing I'm gonna get? You have to guess.
I don't know. You got to tell me.
No, it's just
You gotta tell
have to
her.
guess.
She doesn't know.
that she has to guess.
Okay. Make a guess.
Is it big or little?
Big.
No, I think they're like medium size.
Yeah, they're
Oh,
They're-
good Lord, that could be anything.
size.
Another dog.
No, we have enough dogs.
Okay, now tell her what it is.
Crazy girl, it's actually a Labubu. Labubu.
A what?
A la boo boo.
Labubu.
Them dolls.
No, it isn't a dog. It
Okay.
isn't. Oh, it's a Labubu.
Well,
I'm going to have to go Google this now. Because I have no
They're
idea what that is.
Labubus.
Elsie
She
wants a
would-
turtle.
See, she would go around. She would come ask if her hands were dirty, if anything was on her, or if her eyes were red, or if her nose was bleeding. She would ask all that.
Oh, okay.
When I get it,
So,
I cannot ask.
so my son said, if you stop, I'll make you a deal. If you don't ask that ever again about all that stuff, he said, I'll buy you one of them things you like. She said, you mean a little boo boo?
And then he laughed.
And he started laughing because the way she says it. And he said, yeah, you stop asking all that and I'll buy you one.
He was like,
Well,
So-
you can't be
It's like-
asking all that no more. Maybe I need to do that with my son.
But she hasn't asked since. And so he ordered it not yesterday, day before yesterday.
yeah. And it's coming
They are pretty cute.
now. I wonder what color I'm going to get.
Well, they don't let you pick the color you want.
Yeah.
They just send it random. Because she wants a rainbow one.
But I won't get
But
it.
she don't know if she'll get that one.
Well, hopefully you'll get the one that you
I
want.
can get any color that I want.
No, because they don't let you pick the color. It's just a random.
No, I said I can't pick it. I said I can have the color that I like.
Right. So
Okay,
maybe
King.
maybe you might get rainbow.
No, I won't. I want different colors instead of rainbow. I tricked you.
Okay.
I want rainbow.
Hey,
Okay.
I
Chip.
changed my mind.
She changed her mind.
You
She
wanna say
wants
hi?
rainbow now.
Yeah.
Nothing ever works. Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
I'm just waiting on you.
You getting sleepy. It's 11:11. Make a wish.
I wish for.
No, you ain't supposed to tell nobody. You gotta keep it a secret.
Okay.
You getting sleepy? You sure?
It's a
Oh, did y'all tell her about read Tiff's comment? I don't want to say it out loud, just in case.
Oh yeah, we told her.
Oh, okay. What, does she need one?
No.
Tiff, she is not going to let us give her anything.
No.
I will tell you that I wish.
We told her after school that day, and we told her that we're not going to get another one for a while. So
What?
what's the? Remember we told you about Hemi?
Yeah, he passed away. I was sad.
Yeah.
Aww.
I'm so much.
And we told you that we're gonna wait a while, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want him to come back.
Yeah. I know.
Tiff, we're gonna have to come up with a plan.
What plan?
I don't know, but me and Tiff is gonna have to come up with a plan.
She said, "What plan?" She don't miss anything. Trust me.
Oh, I know, because she heard what I opened a minute ago. Hey, Courtney. I was trying to be sneaky with it.
Who's Courtney?
Courtney, can you say?
Hi, Courtney. Who's Courtney?
Courtney.
Who's Courtney?
She's in our. She comes in our chat in the Discord.
Oh. How do you spell her name?
We're not gonna spell names
Why?
because it's too late for
Tiff,
Mommy to be
that wouldn't
spelling.
work. We're gonna have to make like a surprise delivery. That's what we're gonna have to do.
What's the matter? Your teeth hurt?
No, my lip is bleeding.
No, it's not. What? You want me to tell?
No, I just forgot. That's all.
That baby forgot Betty Joe.
You crazy lady.
I'm crazy.
You crazy lady.
Yeah. You're gonna fall. Stop.
Why does the weather alerts keep popping up on my phone?
I don't know. We just had a thunderstorm.
I'd much rather have the thunderstorm than I would the weather. I'm just going to go ahead and say this now, y'all. I'm going to be complaining for the rest of the weekend into the first of the week. And me and Mother Nature need to have a come to Jesus talk. For real.
I know, right?
Why
'Cause-
are you whispering?
Is it tomorrow? No, tomorrow's supposed to be, I think 60. I think it's supposed to be 70, and then the next 2 days it's supposed to be 50, and then I don't know what the lows are. I think in the 30s.
They're saying 25 for us. Scott,
Yeah.
yes. They're saying that it could get down to 25 for us. I'm not happy.
Yeah,
I can tell you.
I think that's
No.
what it's like. It's supposed to be like 30 here, and then back in the 60s during the day, and then drops again, and then the next few days it's back up in the 70s. It's like this is how everybody gets sick.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Me and Mother Nature need to have a talk because she's got jokes here lately.
And
It was in like upper 70s here today. I've still got the air running, and tomorrow night it's supposed to be possibly 25.
I still have a runny nose.
Well, yeah, you still have a little bit of a runny nose.
Scott, you're
Yeah.
north of me, right?
This much. It'll go away soon. Mom, I want to watch a show
I
on
don't
your
know.
TV. I want to watch a show on your TV.
What do you want to watch?
Kitten.
And we're under a burn ban.
Kitten's my favorite show. Did you guys know that?
Kansas. Okay, so yeah, y'all are gonna get it way worse than we are, Scott.
Why do you want me to be quiet?
Because I want you to stop pulling my hair at first.
I'm trying to make it not curly.
All right, which one?
That one. With the prisoners.
That one?
Yeah, with the...
Are you going to lay down and watch it?
Yeah. Arms in the way.
Lay right here.
Ow.
You okay? You just hit your ear, huh?
Look, it's 299.
All right, get your giraffe and get that pillow and lay on it.
She's getting tired.
Yeah, she wants to watch a show on my TV, so I told her to lay right here and watch it.
Why does he look like that?
She's got this giraffe that she got from the,
Yeah, I
I
remember
think it was
that.
last year. She sleeps
I
with it.
remember that's the
Aw.
zoo.
It's one of them ones you put around your neck and it velcros.
Oh, okay, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Tiff, if it's not that cold at your
Yeah.
house, I'm gonna come there.
What the? Very good.
She is not skipping school.
Yeah.
Oh, come on now. You got to let her skip school one day. Not in kindergarten, though.
Because you didn't have school today.
She don't need that to start the bad habits this early.
It's not 12 o'clock.
Just lay there and watch your show.
I don't want to fall off the bed.
Okay, well, I need you to.
Last time.
Yeah, see, Elsie, it's already cold where you're at.
I
I
need you to lay
definitely
down
need
before you do fall off.
to go to
Like last
an
time.
island somewhere where it's warm.
See,
Go up and booked my.
right now it's 60 degrees outside.
Where's Scarlet?
Tomorrow night, hold on, baby. Tomorrow night it's gonna be 38. Then Monday night it's gonna be 26.
Yeah, it shows 64 here right now.
And then it's gonna be 34, 39, 34.
Elsie,
Back
I
up to
know.
70s after Tuesday.
It's supposed to be 25 tomorrow night, possibly,
Right.
but at least 32. The next night is supposed to be
Right.
30, and then after that, it's going to be back in the 50s and 60s at night.
It's crazy.
I know.
Yeah.
Guess what?
What?
Tiff said, I can teach her more than that teacher. Tiff, we don't like that teacher, do we?
Guess what?
What you say it?
Last time I fell off and I was messing around on my mom's bed and then I fell off and landed on my head and my nose and my mouth and then they bleed, but not my head.
But then you went to the hospital, huh?
Yeah.
I know, I heard about that.
Yep. I tell them everything about you.
But all the boo-boos go away.
Mm-hmm. All right, lay there and watch your show.
And
She
I
is, she's fighting that sleep, y'all.
She is.
All these bruises are about to go away.
Okay, so has anybody heard any new updates? Because I am completely behind on everything.
I ain't heard no updates. The only thing I heard that Melanie.
Just like one big bruise.
The Melody Buzzard case.
That she got arrested.
I did see that. She has false imprisonment charges against her, and they are unrelated to Melody's disappearance.
Yeah.
So I did see that. And apparently they had Melody on camera October the 9th, I believe it was, in Rancho Cucamonga, California, which is, whenever I mapped it, it was like 4 hours, I believe it was, from there to Lompoc, where they live at. But they haven't really said if they are looking between Lompoc and Rancho Cucamonga. Because if she's in that part of California on the 9th, Ashley returns home on the 10th.
I haven't heard anything.
I mean, they're kind of giving a little bit of information from what I've seen, but they're not giving a whole lot.
No.
And they did search the house after Ashley got arrested. I saw that also. Tiff. I mean, Tiff, she is a kindergartner, so if she comes and you teach her, then you got to deal with that too.
What?
Tiff said about Bubbles coming to her house, that she could teach her more than that teacher. And Tiff said, but no putting boogers anywhere, just tissues.
She's learned her lesson from that.
Just like, I'm a hard ass. But look, in Bubbles' defense, the little boy was in the wrong place at the wrong time, and her eyes were bothering her.
She said, I thought he was a tissue.
Okay, that baby had a good excuse.
She was sick. She
Yes.
was.
She has many valuable excuses on her side for her doing what she did.
Well,
So
I mean, what common sense? A child is in school, they have a runny nose and a cough.
mhm.
Wouldn't you give that child a tissue knowing that the child's gonna have boogers?
Yeah, they
I
should
mean, come
have
on.
on. Hey Mustang, how are you?
You are gonna use your common sense. Especially because her mother even messaged, because they have that dojo where you can
Hmm.
message the teacher.
Right.
She messaged the teacher and told her that Aubrey was having a runny nose and a cough. So you already knew she wasn't feeling good.
Right. They should have had tissues on her desk for
Right.
her, or at the table, or whatever it is that they sit
They
in.
sit at a table with so many students.
They should have had a box of tissues on there. I mean, like I said, the
Yeah,
little boy just happened to be there. Her eyes were messed up. She was sick. She had a booger. She had to wipe it somewhere. She didn't want to wipe it on herself, so she wiped it to the
exactly.
little boy.
She's gonna wipe it on somebody else.
Okay, King Scarlet says in the BK case, there has been some backlash because BK's mom has been depositing funds into his commissary account despite the fact that he has been declared indigent and is receiving court appointed counsel. I know that they had a hearing the other day. I called the last 5 minutes of it, 10 minutes maybe. I know the judge wasn't having it. Um, Eliza Massett was talking, and every time she would say something, the judge would come back with a question.
Yeah, because wasn't one of his questions, um, knowing BK can't make no money off this movie that's going to come out on Lifetime?
Yeah, that was. He kept bringing up about the plea agreements that he can't make any money and all this
Right,
and
but
that.
then he asked the question of, he knows he can't make money off of it, but his parents can, and they can pay at start paying the parents of these kids.
That could have been said. Like I said, I missed the whole thing except for maybe the last 10 minutes.
See, I missed part of it too, but I did see like a little bit of it where
Hmm.
I guess he was asking about knowing he can't get profit off of this, but his parents could,
Hmm.
and then they could pay
Right.
the families.
Yeah, because realistically, he can't make no money
No,
at
he's in
all.
prison. How's he gonna make money?
So he's not married. So he doesn't have a wife who is responsible for his finances. So it would fall back on his parents.
Right, because he lived with his parents
Yeah.
before moving to Washington.
Hmm. So supposedly he has thousands of dollars in his account, King.
That's what they said.
Where the fuck is his mama getting all this money from?
That's what I don't understand. You couldn't pay for him to
An
have
attorney.
a lawyer. You had to use a court appointed attorney.
Yeah.
And now all of a sudden he's got thousands of dollars in his account. That
And
thousands of dollars should be going to them families.
do believe Ann Taylor made bank off of Brian Kohlberger
Oh yeah,
being his attorney.
no doubt.
Sally Mae, you are late. You are 25 minutes late. No, yes, 25 minutes late. 11/8/25. Baby formula recalled after 2 Illinois infants show signs of botulism. Oh, damn, Scott. That's not good.
No, that ain't. And I hope the babies are okay.
For sure. He's probably sitting on the phone talking to his mom all day. Oh, King, for sure. He's a mama's
Oh,
boy.
no doubt. And that's exactly why I think he took this plea deal, so his mama didn't have to get on that stand and say what
Mhm.
they were talking about.
Yep. King, I think somebody needs a chair and a tardy slip. Yeah, he is for sure a mama's boy. And honestly, I haven't even been keeping up with uh, anything else with BK. I
I
got
don't know if anything new come out besides the court date about him paying.
I know the judge said that he would do like he would give his decision on the matter and all that, but I haven't even been over to the website where the court documents are. I hadn't even been over there to see if he's even ruled on it yet.
Yeah,
I
I
just
haven't.
I got burnt out on it.
Well, yeah, because I mean he's already in prison.
Yeah.
I mean nobody wants to see um any of that stuff that's coming out. How he did
Mhm.
it or whatever.
Yeah. Sally, apparently his mama's giving him the money. Now where she's getting it from, I don't know. It would not surprise me though, if there are women who are sending money to him also.
Yeah, I mean that wouldn't surprise me either. You got some
Because
sickos out there.
right, well, I mean, we know at the very beginning of this case, there was these women who were bragging about he's so cute, he's fine, all this craziness, and making all these posts about him and all that. So it wouldn't surprise me if they're not putting money on his books also.
Yeah,
Or sending the money to his mama for her to put it on his books. I
that
don't
could
know.
be it too.
It's just all a crazy mess. Like I said, I got burnt out on it. Uh, and kind of shift my focus a little bit. I try to keep up with it as much as I can, but if it's nothing interesting or anything like that, I'm not even worried about talking about it. What the hell? Hold on. Yeah, Courtney, I am too. I mean, there's really nothing like the hearing the other day was new, but you know, nothing really worth talking about.
I don't even think Ann Taylor was there.
It was all done via Zoom.
Yeah.
She was on camera. Her Bill Thompson was there, Ann Taylor, Eliza Massive, and what's the other lady on the defense? King, what's the other lady? I can't think of her name now. But Bill Thompson was the only one that was there for the state. I didn't see anybody else there. And Ann Taylor looked rough. Like she didn't even brush her hair before she got on camera.
She's
But I can't.
probably like, I wish this was over with.
That's exactly what she looked like. She looked like she basically had just woke up and she still had bed head.
Like she was over it already. She's like, you're getting me out of bed for this.
She looked rough. And the judge, you could tell he was. The judge had a look on his face like Judge used to have.
Like, okay, we're over this.
Like I'm sick of this shit. This is wasting my time. Like I had to put the black robe and everything on for this.
What do you want to say?
See, it sounds like he can kind of make money on this. That's why the judge wasn't interested in hearing his bullshit the other day. I will have to go back and look because I want to say that there was there's no way that he himself can do it.
Well, I think you need to go to bed.
Dad, why did the chicken cross the road?
Wait, what now?
Why did the chicken cross the road?
I don't know.
You have to guess.
No, tell her.
You have to guess.
She is so demanding.
Yes.
But she don't know.
I don't know.
Yes.
Okay, well, we already guessed, so go ahead.
It isn't. She didn't even guess
Okay,
yet.
well, why did chicken cross the road then?
Yes.
To get to the other side.
No. To get egg.
Oh.
Now I have a joke for
No more jokes. You know what? I got a joke. Sleepy time. Good night.
Wait, why did she say the chicken crossed the road?
A joke.
For you, it is. I'm not mommy.
You are mommy.
Damn, Elsie, tell us how you really feel. No, King, not Eliza, the other one. The other lady. I can't think of her name now. I'll have to look her up. I can't think of her name. Let's see. Hold on.
I don't know. He has so many lawyers. I don't even know their names.
I know that. Oh, the little bald-headed dude. Shit, I can't even remember his name now. Logston. He wasn't there.
Well, he wasn't there for half the.
No. I think
Was he even there when they did his sentencing?
I didn't see him.
I didn't either. I don't even think they were. He was there when he did the plea deal.
Don't. He wasn't at the table with them. I don't know if he was sitting in the gallery or not. But I know, like, at the very beginning, he was at everything, but then after that, he wasn't.
Yeah.
Okay, so Brian Koberger cannot legally profit from his crimes through direct sale of books, movies, or documentaries, as Idaho law specifically precludes such profits, according to his defense team. However, he has received at least $10,000 in donations while incarcerated, and the possibility remains that family or others could channel funds to him indirectly, though this would not constitute direct profit from his crimes.
But I thought it was stated anything that he made or was put on his books, that some of it would have to go to the families and then he would keep.
Let me think, because it seems like I saw something like that too. So let me go to the Idaho website here. Oh, God, that shit's bright.
Get over there.
King, have you heard that too? Because it seems like either I read that somewhere or I heard someone else talking about that. I don't have a clue which one of these.
Seriously, baby.
Court docs it would be it.
Like that. I could put it on his head. I could put it on.
I mean, either way, they're going to come up with a way for him to pay his parents. Even if they pay for the earns, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I'm going to have to... there's so many young court documents on this website. I'm going to have to go through them and see if I can find...
I'm sorry, but this is how I look at it. I get he needs commissary and stuff like that, like
No, he
shampoo.
don't. What the fuck's he need that for?
He don't really, but I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt here a little bit, just a little bit.
He don't need none of that.
But all the other stuff I get, okay, got to buy soap, shampoo. The rest of it, you don't need.
No.
So the rest of that money should go to them families after you
Okay.
get in your nest.
Okay. I have his plea agreement. No, this is the wait. This is the agreement.
I don't think he deserves anything else.
This is the guilty plea advisory. Let me see if there's anything in here. Sally.
Okay.
Oh my god.
No, baby. No, you need to move so I can sit. Yeah, but it's hurting my back.
Hold on.
Well, move over.
Okay, hang on just a second, Betty Jo. I got to mute for just a second.
All right. Unmuted for clowns.
Okay, I had to make sure everybody was going to be quiet whenever they come in. Courtney, no, she was going somewhere else with that.
We know why you have a GoFundMe.
Yeah, you have a legitimate reason.
Exactly.
Okay, so I'm going through reading all of this to see if there was anything on here.
Are you? Well, you're knocking me off the bed.
Okay,
And
so
you're
have
me
you
off
agreed
the
to
bed.
pay restitution as a condition of your plea agreement? He put yes on that. Okay, wait, let me go back up here. Oh shit, I just skipped a whole damn page. Okay, are you currently on probation or parole? No, it's so okay. That's not that is not allowed. Let's see, he was a citizen. Okay, are you aware that if you plead guilty, you may be required to pay restitution in the case? He put yes. Are you pleading guilty to a crime for which you may be required to pay the cost of prosecution and investigation? He put no. Okay. Have you agreed to pay restitution as a condition of your plea agreement? He put yes for that. Do you understand that you cannot withdraw your guilty plea even if the restitution amount is determined to be higher than you thought that it might be or should be? He put yes. That is all that is in there about any payments for anything. If y'all hear Uncle talking in the background, it's just him coming in the door. Don't pay no attention.
All I hear is a train.
Yeah, he just stepped in the door. I heard him whenever he come through. Um, but usually I have to tell him that I'm going live that he can't be loud. Okay, so there ain't nothing else on here about restitution that I see, or about making money. There's nothing else on that one. Sally, yeah, he's a pretty cool dude. He's pretty chill. He really doesn't do anything but eat and watch TV and read his Bible. That's pretty much all he does. Okay. So now I have the plea agreements. State may seek restitution orders regarding funeral expenses and crime victims' compensation reimbursement in the amount to be determined. Defendant understands that the nature of the charge. Okay. I'm not going to sit here and read this whole entire thing, but let me just see if I can find anything else about it. Because it seems like I saw that too, what you were talking about, Betty Joe.
Yeah.
That any money that's put on his books. But like I said, I don't remember if I read that somewhere or if it was somebody in another live that was talking about it.
I don't remember, but it even so, that's the way it should be. That okay, get your shampoo and your soaps, yes, but any other stuff like snacks or whatever, no. Then
Well,
family should pay before you get that type of stuff.
yeah, he doesn't deserve that anyway. This is the written factual basis. And this is just all of his charges. And he had to sign that. Okay, so that's what the photographer notice of the hearing. Cameras, how are you? I would have to sit down and go through each one of these around that time. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go through and see if I can find it in one of these.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because if it was someone talking about it on a live, I would never find that live because I don't even remember
Right.
who it would have been that was talking about it. Or even if I read it like on Twitter, it, that would have been so long ago that I wouldn't be able to find it now. What day did he go to court to do his
It
the
was
plea?
just well, it was Wednesday or Tuesday, wasn't it?
No, for his when he pled guilty. So I see
Mm,
it July 2nd, 2025 here. So it should be around the plea
did they
agreement and all of that, all of those court documents.
did they go before the 4th of July or after?
Shit, Betty Joe, I don't know. I don't even
Wasn't it
remember.
June? I don't know. I can't remember. Can't
Okay,
remember.
Courtney's
Was it
saying yes.
June? Wasn't it June 30th?
Well, I haven't. Okay, so there is June 30th of this year. There was a notice of hearing that came out for July 2nd.
Okay.
Okay, so Courtney is saying yes, July 2nd. Okay, so
Okay.
that's when he pled guilty, right, Courtney? So if it was in a court document, then it's going to be after that. Because his plea, the plea agreement came out on the 2nd. The guilty plea advisory came out.
Yeah, she said the news broke on the 30th, and then it was just
Oh yeah, because I was heartbroken
July
whenever the
2nd,
news
yes.
broke. Y'all remember how bad I did when it came out that he was going to plead guilty and take a plea deal?
Yes.
I was so
I
fucking
was
heartbroken.
very mad too.
Oh, I was more heartbroken than I was mad because I was dependent on that damn trial.
Well, I was pissed.
Okay, so the sentencing was at the end of July.
The Wasn't the sentence in July 25th, I think?
Let's see. Um, Nothing came out on the 25th. So there was some stuff that came out on the 20. Okay, so no, it would have had to be before the 25th because the photos that was shown uh, of the group
Hmm.
and then each one of the victims, those were posted on here on the 23rd.
Okay, so it had to be like July.
23rd or 24th is what Courtney is saying.
It might have been a one.
Yeah, because
Might have been a
everything came out on
23rd.
the 20. Yeah, because that's when everything came out. King, welcome back. Okay, what is
Oh,
this? Oh,
that-
that's a no contact order. I don't know shit about that. Judgment, a conviction order, or commitment. Let me see what this is. I know it's here somewhere, Betty Joe, because I do remember seeing something like that. King, that other lady's name is Bicca Barlow. That's the one I was trying to think of. I remember Betty Joe and I were screaming the info.
Sorry, I had to move the bed.
Okay. Let me look through this one real quick. I don't see anything else. This is all of his charges. Okay, so it is further ordered that as to each count, defendant shall pay the following: county justice fund and current expense surcharge fee in the amount of $10, court costs and fees in the amount of $17.50, court technology fee in the amount of $10, crime victim compensation fee in the amount of 75, and emergency surcharge is 100, another $3. Service training fees, victim notification fund. Okay, so on each of counts 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, defendant is hereby assessed in order to pay a maximum fine of $50,000 for a total amount of $250,000 payable to the clerk of court. Each charge, he is ordered to pay an additional fine of $5,000 for a total amount of $20,000. The fine on each count shall operate as a civil judgment against the defendant and shall be entered on behalf of the family of the victim named in the indictment in order is to be submitted to the court by the state. Okay, that's all it says in that one also. I'm gonna have to find it because I know I've seen it somewhere. And it's gonna aggravate the shit out of me if I can't find it.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
I could for the same thing.
like I said, I remember seeing it or hearing it. I don't remember which one, but I do remember somehow that got in my head. And King, Bicca was the one that I couldn't think of that was at the hearing the other day. But I didn't never hear her talk. I didn't hear her or Ann Taylor either one talk. It was mostly Eliza. And the judge he had that judge look. He was not happy.
He's like, I thought this case was over with.
It was almost like he was upset because he missed a round of golf or something. Honestly, he was not happy.
No.
They were debating a funeral cost. Tiff, okay, so I did hear that part where the urns kept getting brought up, and the defense was like, well, yeah, we did determine that is part of funeral expenses and all this and that. And he was just like, but what about the plea agreement? That's what he kept, like, what was the point of the plea agreement if he's not going to go by the plea agreement? What the judge kept saying.
Well, wasn't that put in there?
I just read the plea agreement. I didn't see it in there. Hold on, I can pull it back up. Let me plug my tape battery back up. Let me find the plea agreement again. Plea agreement. Okay, so his agreement is the state of Idaho by and through the Latah County Prosecuting Attorney's Office, the defendant Brian C. Kohlberger and the defendant's attorneys and Taylor stipulate to the following plea agreement. The defendant will enter guilty pleas for the following counts: burglary, felony in count 1, murder in the first degree. So we know all the charges. The defendant will be sentenced to 10 years fixed for count 1. The defendant will receive fixed consecutive life sentences for counts 2 through 5. The state may seek restitution orders regarding funeral expenses and crime victim compensation reimbursement in the amount to be determined. And I think they had, 60 days or something like that,
Right.
to come up with the amount. Defendant understands the nature of the charge to which the defendant agrees to plead guilty and acknowledges that he is not being coerced into entering his plea of guilty. The consequences of pleading guilty, including the hold on, I gotta zoom this shit in. Okay. Including the maximum. I'm sorry. I was sitting here reading, and it was like as small as it could possibly be. Including the maximum penalties that may be imposed on any mandatory minimum penalties, and that by pleading guilty, he waives his rights to a jury trial, to confront accusers, and to refrain from incriminating himself, which I thought was bullshit. He should have had to say something. King, now he don't want to pay nothing.
No, he don't. I think that's why they had this court date.
And what's crazy is you take these 4 kids' lives, you do all of this, go through all this whole court system, all the bullshit hearings, and us listening to Ann Taylor and blah blah blah, and then crying about everything.
And then all of a sudden plead guilty.
Right. You plead guilty, but then you don't. You act like you don't have to pay anything.
Yeah.
Like it should. These families lost their kids, and they should pay for everything.
Yeah. I mean, was they planning on losing their kids? No. Did they plan for you to come in that house and take their kids' lives? No. So why should they have to pay for something that you did, that you admitted to?
Mm-hmm. Okay. I done lost my spot here. Okay. So the consequences of pleading guilty, including the maximum penalties that may be imposed and any mandatory minimum penalties, and that by pleading guilty, he waives his right to the jury trial, to confront accusers, and to refrain from incriminating himself. Defendant further acknowledges that he is satisfied with his legal representation, has reviewed with his attorneys all the possible defenses, and by his plea of guilty voluntarily waives those defenses and all claims based upon the constitutional rights. The defendant understands that if they were to proceed to trial, he would have a right to appeal, including but not limited to any issues decided by the court prior to the defendant's guilty plea, including any rulings on the admissibility of evidence, the judgment, including the findings of guilt and any issues regarding the guilty plea and the sentencing. Further, the defendant understands that if he were to proceed to trial, he would have the right to file a motion under Idaho Criminal Rule 35 seeking a reduction of the sentence. The defendant hereby knowingly, voluntarily, and intelligently waives all rights to appeal any and all issues in the case and waives the right to file a motion pursuant to the Idaho Criminal Rule 35. And then this entire agreement and understanding between the parties, it is stipulated on the 30th day of June of 2025. And him, Ashley Jennings, William Thompson, and Ann Taylor all sign it. So there's nothing in there about that if anything is put on his books, that it would, a percentage of that would go to the families.
I don't know. To me, I'm sorry, but he should have to pay for their funeral costs.
I mean, it's his responsibility because if it wasn't for his actions, there wouldn't be funeral expenses.
Yeah. And like I said, to be honest, I don't think he should get anything but the necessities that he has to have.
Yeah.
Like pay, shampoo. So the rest of it should go to them families.
I'm not trying to be a mean person here.
He's the one that put himself there.
But his ass can go around the prison dirty for all I care.
Well, yeah, I'm just trying to be.
But I'm not going to say that out loud because I'm trying to be a nice person. So. He wants to pay for protection? Sally, where'd you hear that from?
He wants to what?
Sally said he wants to pay for protection.
He wants to pay for protection. Well, I don't know what protection he's going to get. I mean, he might pay a mouse for protection. That's about it.
I mean, nobody's going to protect you. Well, I mean, no, I could be wrong about that. For the right price, you can get protection in prison, I would assume. But
yeah, I'm sure.
He's so much of a crybaby. You know what I mean?
But then again, you know, you got some people, some men are in there that are against taking kids' lives.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, just because they were in college, they were still kids.
That's what I've always called them. I mean,
they were in their 20s, but they're still somebody's child.
Right.
That's true. They didn't have to argue for his restitution, but they probably just want to make sure they got the loose end.
And Taylor's still wanting to make that money.
That
he needs to become a prison lawyer. You think too? Prison makes money off a commissary. They don't want him not to get money. Lady PT, how are you? And we're talking about Brian Kohlberger.
No, they don't want him not to get money, but it's like what I'm saying is You probably got some in there though, like to take his life away from him.
Oh, for sure.
Then you got some in there that will for oodles of noodles or any kind of cupcakes or candy. Oh yeah, we'll protect you. Shit, not me. I say go for it. I mean, hell, they're already yelling through the vents.
Yeah, and he was crying about that.
Yeah, because he put in for a transfer and they wouldn't do it.
I'm here. Been looking for different kind of lives. Well, Lady KT, thank you for joining us. Okay, I'm trying to figure out what Sally's talking about here. Hold on.
But I don't know. Like I said, my opinion is I think he should have to pay.
Yeah, I do think he should pay. And okay, Sally, I see what you're saying now. I was confused there for a second. 7 years ago today, the campfire started. It took Paradise, California. 88 people lost their lives. Courtney, I did not know that. Thank you for that information. Hold on just a second.
I got little baby toes in my back.
Aw.
She's sound asleep.
The baby was tired.
Well, she went to bed last night at 11:30 because she watched Honey I Shrunk the Kids with her
Oh, that
mom.
is an awesome movie.
Well, it's the first time she was watching it, and she watched it with her mom.
Aw.
And I was going out to smoke a cigarette, and she's crying. I said, "Baby, what's wrong?" She said, "The ant, it got ooped." Because she'll say ooped. Instead of saying it got killed, she'll say ooped.
Oops.
And I said, "Oh, it's okay. It's just a movie." And her mom says, "Yeah," and she made me cry because she was crying about the ant.
Aw. So she's got to watch the other one now.
Yeah, she's gonna watch the other one with her mom.
Yes, she's got to watch all of those. That movie's old. That's like whenever I was
Yeah.
a kid.
Well, we told her because was it yesterday we were telling her, or was it the other day? We were telling her, a good movie to watch is Honey I Shrunk the Kids, and she said, "What do you mean?" I said, "Well, it's a dad that builds this machine and it shrinks his kids." And she said, "Really?" I said, "Yeah." She said, "Mommy, can we watch it?" So she watched it with her mom last night.
Oh, yeah, that's
And
a good movie.
and when it went off, it was like 11:30, and she come in here and went to sleep. And then tonight, she stayed up.
Is Betty Joe cutting out for anybody else? Or is that just me?
You want me to jump down and come back?
If you want to, you can.
Because I think it might be my internet.
Okay.
Because it was raining.
Okay. Copy the link. Hold on. I'm gonna put the link in the back chat. Copy it before you drop down. Okay. So King is saying that you're not cutting out for her. And usually when that happens, and it's only me that it's happening to, I'm about to get kicked.
All right, well, I'll jump down and come back, see if it...
Okay. Okay, his mama was that dumb. So wait, King, she put all of that money on there at once? I thought it was like there was a limit. to what could be put on books. Wasn't it like $700 or something like that? Okay.
Is it better?
Yeah, it wasn't doing it all the time, but I noticed when Bubbles was up here with you, it had done it a few times in, and then for a while it was fine.
Right.
And
Yeah,
then it
it
started
like we
up.
had a thunderstorm, so
Oh, okay. Well, that could be the problem.
yeah.
Damn, I need some ice. Hold on, I'm looking at something real quick. You don't want to pop the chat out. Okay. How long have we been on here? No cap on how much money an inmate can. Oh, okay. So, King, somewhere I saw something about, but that could have been in another case, though. It was like a $700 limit. Okay, let me look at this that I have.
You hear about that college student in South Carolina?
Wait, okay.
Can't remember his name. What was his name?
I seen something. So, did I post it in Discord?
I think I posted something in Discord about it.
Okay, so I posted something in Discord. Or okay, that was the little boy that got killed.
Yeah, I seen that.
Okay, then I seen something else that happened in North Carolina. But hold on, I gotta go back to Discord.
Well, this happened in South Carolina. He was a college student in
What do you
South
do?
Carolina, and I think he's from New Jersey or South Jersey, I believe. And they found him unalived.
Okay, no, I didn't hear about that.
But somebody said it was he took his own life.
You don't
Like,
remember
jumped
what
off
his
the
name
bridge.
is? Oh wait, hold on. They have video. They have surveillance footage of him
Like
walking
jumped
to the
off the
bridge.
yeah, something like that.
Okay, I know what you're talking about. I did see that on Twitter.
Yeah.
Because they were trying to determine if it was uh, he himself doing it or if it was foul play, and they determined that they after they saw the video footage and everything that it was he did it himself.
Yeah. Just like the that Dallas Cowboy player.
I saw that too,
Yeah.
but it seems like there was something that was said. Isn't there an investigation going on in that one?
Yeah, because
Cowboys player.
what they're saying that after his mom, I guess his mom passed, and he was having mental issues,
Uh huh.
that he was struggling because his mom passed away, but nobody knows why there was a high speed chase.
Yeah.
What caused the high speed chase?
Mhm. Yeah, I'd seen something about he had sent a goodbye message basically to someone in his family.
And then to his girlfriend too.
Yeah, and his
Yeah.
girlfriend. I didn't. This is when I was off for the week or whatever. Um, so I didn't like go into details on it. But there was something about the girlfriend had said something. I forgot now what it is. Uh, and that I don't remember if it was they were investigating it to make
Mm-hmm.
sure that it was self inflicted and not foul play on that one also.
Yeah.
But the one that I sent earlier, the little boy that
The
was,
one in Charlotte.
yeah, he was asleep in his house. He was actually living with his grandmother
Mm-hmm.
now because his mom had passed away in January from
Trash.
cancer. Huh?
Mm-hmm. He was living with his grandmother.
Yeah. Uh,
Yeah.
yeah, his mama had passed away in January uh, from stage 4 colon cancer. And so
Mhm.
he was living with his grandma, asleep in his bed. There was 4 guys that was out in the neighborhood trying to steal a car, and for
Mhm.
whatever reason they started shooting, and the bullet went
Yep.
through the house and hit the little boy and killed him.
Yep.
And apparently
That DA.
the DA sucks.
Yeah, he's
I'll
trash.
just say that.
He
These
is trash.
guys, yeah, the 4 guys that had been arrested, they have been arrested a total, all 4 of them total, 20 something times.
Yep.
And they were charged with first degree murder. And I think it was me and Tiff was talking about this in Discord earlier. Uh, I, I don't think, or the way I read it, it didn't seem like they intentionally meant to kill him because he was in a house in a bed asleep,
Right.
not outside when they're trying to steal the car. Uh, but they had been on basically like a crime spree of stealing cars
Mhm.
during that time. Those 4 guys had been. And I read 1 or 2 articles about it. I never seen anywhere where it said why they started shooting in the neighborhood. I don't know if somebody came outside, tried to confront them, try to stop them, whatever. I don't think like I said, the way I read it, I don't think they intentionally tried to kill this little boy.
No, but still.
But you're committing a crime
Mhm.
and you start shooting around houses or towards houses,
Mhm.
and something bad like that is going to happen. And unfortunately, it was this little boy who was 7, I think it was
He's
6,
uh
7, something like that.
I think he was 6.
Yeah, he was young.
Yeah.
And now the grandmother who lost the daughter in January has now lost a grandson.
Yep. All
See, that
because
would be second degree. A TFC, I don't know. That's wasn't it me and you that was talking about this in Discord? I can't remember. I know I was talking to somebody about it.
but even the Charlotte cops, they're idiots. I mean,
Yeah, but I need to look up because what pissed me off about it was that yeah, they got first degree murder, but they're not going after the death penalty for it. There could be some aggravators in there that could put it to first degree murder. I would need to look it up and find out because basically, even though they didn't intentionally do it, he wasn't the target or anything like that. They still committed a murder while committing a felony.
yep. Well, because my thing is, they're already felons, so you're not supposed to
Right.
have a weapon. You're not supposed to own any firearms, any kind
Exactly.
of. So right there,
Hold on, King. The little boy. No, wait. It says he was 4, Betty Joe.
oh, he was 4.
Was he that young? Yes, he
That's
was. He was 4. I
that's
was thinking he was like 7. Hold on, King. I'm fixing to put his name in the chat. His
that
name
is
is
crazy.
Chase Edwards. I don't know why I thought that baby was 7. Okay, Tiff, I thought it was you that I was talking to about it. And then the case of was that boy in Oklahoma? The boy that essayed multiple girlfriends and then got away with it.
You're talking about the where the mother protecting him?
Yes.
Oh,
Fuck, what state was that in?
But then he just got arrested, didn't he?
Oh, he got arrested, but they done nothing to him. He got probation, I believe it was.
Yeah, because the mother was home at the time he was dragging the one by her hair, and she didn't stop it. So therefore,
And he
he should be
recorded himself. He recorded himself doing it. And
Yeah.
one girl had to have surgery, and the other girl, the doctor said, he damn near killed her. If he would have kept choking her, she would have died.
Yeah.
King, you're welcome.
I'm sorry, but he should be in prison, and his mother should be right along with him.
And it was something to do. His mama and daddy both had something to do with it. Yes, it is in Oklahoma. Had something to do with the college there or something. And I think he was like a well-known ball player, and that also kind of saved him. Okay, so his name is Jesse Butler. He's 18. He was arrested March 4th following reports of assault by 2 high school students in Stillwater, Oklahoma, according to an official report reviewed by People. And I clicked on People, y'all, just because it was the first link there. So Butler was 17 at the time of his arrest, and he was charged as an adult per the court docs cited by KOCO. His status was then changed to a youthful offender. In August, Butler pleaded no contest to 11 counts against him per the official report, which was obtained and shared by Fox 25. The offenses include first-degree R, domestic assault and battery by strangulation, attempted R in the first degree, and R by instrumentation, the outlet reported. Butler was facing 78 years in prison for the convictions, but the judge let him go without any jail time and ordered him to perform community service and attend counseling instead. And that one, both girls were done very badly. And he
should be
reported. Oh, for sure. Like, he was very proud of his work. He recorded himself doing it.
I'm sorry, man. I'm this world. I'm over it.
So the lenient sentence was thanks to a plea deal between the prosecution and the defense teams. The families of the victims are outraged at the sentence, and victims' advocate says that Butler was allowed to go free because of his family's prominence in Stillwater. The Journal record reported that Butler's father is the former director of operations for Oklahoma State University's football team. And it was something about his mama, too. It has something to do with the college.
Yeah, but damn what his father is.
Oh, me neither.
That just goes to, that's why a lot of these boys, and I'm going to call them boys because that's what they act like, think they can get away with this.
Yep.
Because their parents are this or that. No. That's what's wrong with this freaking world.
Yep.
Because money can buy your freedom.
That's right. King, he got community service, and he has to go to counseling.
Counseling's not going to help him. He is a predator.
Oh, it's not going to help him for sure, because he's going to think that whenever when he's up, which he's 18 now, but the older he gets, he's going to be like, oh, I can do whatever the hell I want to do, and my mama's going to get me out of it.
Yep.
He don't care. He didn't learn his lesson. He was facing 78 years.
Yeah.
And he got out of it. That's crazy. One girl almost lost her life. The other girl had to have surgery because she was assaulted so badly. And this motherfucker gets to walk. Crazy.
Crazy.
It is. It's the judge doesn't
I
need to be a
was.
judge.
I'm sorry. This was in Oklahoma, right?
Yes, Stillwater, Oklahoma.
I'm sorry. I would rock a jumpsuit quicker than shit because I'd put a bullet right between his eyes.
Oh, for sure. I wouldn't think twice about it.
That's just the way it would be. If the law, if you cannot get justice the right
Them,
way, then I'm sorry, justice will be taken by
because them two victims, those two girls, they didn't get no justice.
no. And do you know you? They're probably so scared for their life because
Yeah.
he's not even in jail.
Not just that. His family has money. They're a prominent family in that town.
Oh well,
He's probably popular, and because they were the victims of this, and they said something, which I'm glad that they did.
yeah.
All these little, all of his little friends and these little girls that like him and all this and that. And I hope it doesn't happen. I hope that those two victims are not bullied. But in a lot of cases, that's what happens.
Oh yeah.
The
And,
victim is the one that gets bullied because they
mhm.
said something
And then
against a person who has money, and it's
yep,
disgusting.
exactly. And then they wonder why a lot of your victims do not come forward
Exactly,
because of this.
because
The
of the
way
bullshit
this,
like this. Yep.
why they keep it to themselves. And it's a
Eh,
shame you got to do that because your justice system is so screwed up.
mhm. And now, anywhere that they go around town, go back to school, they have to look at all these people in the face who are friends with this boy. You know they're going to see him or his parents around.
Of course. And you know the parents are probably because they're so prominent in that community. You know they're gonna put shit out about these girls.
Oh yeah, of
Oh, it was
course.
their fault.
Well,
They agonized it. Get out of here.
there is nothing that a girl can do to where she deserves to be
No,
essayed.
no,
I don't give a fuck what she does, what
nothing.
she says, what she's wearing, or anything like that. There is
No,
no girl that walks this earth that deserves to be done like that.
nope,
No girl, no woman, no
nope.
female.
And you got men out there that gets some men get the treatment of that too by women that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah,
but nobody deserves to be treated like that.
no,
And it's mainly women.
yeah, that is true. It's disgusting though. The judge,
Tell you right now, this baby ever comes home and said, "Mm-mm, no," because justice will either do it the right way in court, or justice will be taken by me if I'm on this earth.
mm-hmm.
I can guarantee you that.
But see, that's the thing though. In a lot of cases, the parents don't even defend their own kids, which is disgusting to me.
Well, I do know this: if I'm around while she's older, I will. But I know if I'm not, I know my daughter and my son will.
Right. Or
And
go ahead.
I said, and her dad, even though he's got time. Just saying.
I know where you were going with that mumble. But yeah, I've seen just today, scrolling through X, uh, at least that I can think of right now, at least two cases where a parent took their child's life
Yeah.
that I seen just today.
Yeah. It's sickening.
One woman, they had her in cuffs. Her child didn't die, but she did abuse him really,
Mm.
really badly. And um, they brought her out in cuffs after they found her in her car, asleep, with a weapon in her lap, fully loaded. The baby, the little boy, in the back seat, tied up. Uh, they put her in cuffs, walking her to the car. She walks out of where I guess she was in her car, but they, for whatever reason, brought her out of a building. This bitch is laughing. She's looking at the cameras laughing like it's funny.
I swear, man.
I don't know. I don't. It's
Some,
it's a trigger for me
yeah, because
when
some of these women do not deserve kids.
they don't. They really don't.
These kids did not ask to be born.
No.
They did not ask to have parents that want to abuse them.
Sally, which link do you need me to post again? Yeah, I never could understand. And my mama did this to me too. She thought it was better to choose a man over her only child. Uh, I can never understand why a parent, especially a mother, but why a parent would murder their child, abuse their child, let someone else abuse their child, sell their child for drugs or whatever, um,
No, I can't.
choose other people over their kid. I never. I ain't even asked my mama that. Like, I'm the only child that you have. You won't have another one. How can you choose a man that you know what he did? How can you
Mm-hmm.
choose him over me? And she could not give me an answer.
A lot
But
of your
yet,
women, a lot of your mothers can't give you an answer
but the thing is,
on
though,
why they.
she couldn't give me an answer to why she did it. But I'm the bad person for not having anything to do with her and not allowing my kids around her growing up. So I'm the bad person for that.
To not
Well, I know I'm not, but
be around
according to her,
and not let your
I'm
children
a
be
bad
around.
person. And so,
Well,
yeah, I thought maybe she could give me an answer for it, and she never could. That's why there's not a person on this earth that I would choose over my kids. I don't give a shit who they are. No amount of money, no person, no materialistic things, nothing could make me choose that over my kids.
no. Mm-mm.
And I'm like you, I would rock a jumpsuit, smile in the mugshot, and
Yep.
proudly do my prison sentence for my kids. So, and some
Yep.
women are just like, I don't want you no more. I'm going to take your life. Crazy shit I've ever heard.
I just said it. I had to. I'd do a whole. Mm-mm. My kids and my
Mhm.
grandbaby will always come before anybody.
Yeah. And it's crazy because people think, well, Scarlett, why are you the way you are? Grow up the way I fucking grew up. Deal with the bullshit that I had to deal with. That's
Yeah.
the reason why I am the way I am. That's why I'm cold hearted. Oh, King, that she was so good at trying to guilt trip me whenever I was, because I moved out of her house at 17. In the state of Louisiana, you can move out at 17. They cannot, your parent cannot stop you, but they are legally still responsible for you until you're 18. My probation ended on my 17th birthday. My ass was gone the following week. I was out of her house.
Yeah.
There wasn't nothing she can do.
Yeah.
And she, before that, she would use the probation thing. Well, I'm gonna call you your PO. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. She
Right.
always tried to guilt trip me, always. But yet, she allowed her husband to do the things that he did, and
Yeah.
she
No.
didn't care.
I mean, and people should understand why the way you are. You know, you had to protect yourself.
Yeah, because I have no brothers and sisters. I had to
Right.
do this shit on my own.
Yeah, you didn't have nobody to help you.
You don't, when you grow up with no brothers and sisters and you only have uh, one older cousin at the time who you're not even around anymore, don't even live near, you're by yourself, you got to learn how to fight, you got to learn to protect yourself, you got to
Hmm.
learn how to do all that shit.
Yeah.
And that's the reason why I am the way I am. I don't take no shit off of nobody. No man's gonna raise his voice at me. Don't put hands on me. And I'm very fucking cold hearted. It's just
Well,
how I am. So
I
anyway,
don't are, but anyway.
wait, what'd you say?
I said I don't think you are, but okay.
Even King says that we are cold hearted.
Well, I mean, look what you've been. What when you go through stuff like that, you're gonna be.
Hmm. Yeah, like if I care about you, I care about you, but at the same time, I am fucking cold hearted. I'm not
I
heartless.
mean, you can't expect anything less.
Mm-mm. I am. I'm not heartless because I do care about people and I care about their feelings and all this and that. But at the same time, I can cut you, and that's what scares the shit out of me about my own self. I can cut a motherfucker off and not think twice about it.
Well, I mean, you that's the way things have to go when you've
Hmm.
been through what you've been through. So,
Yep.
I mean, I can't
It was
say I've been through that. I had my mom and I had my dad, and they both were loving parents, and they did what they could for us.
right.
So I can't say that I was ever in that predicament.
And what's crazy is my dad, like when him and my mom were together, my mom was like the coolest. When they separated, it was like you flipped a fucking light switch on her.
Uh-huh.
And she turned into a completely different person.
Mm.
And to this day, I only talk to her, which I didn't this year. I didn't send her a happy birthday message this year. But usually I'll tell her Happy Mother's Day, Happy Birthday, Merry Christmas.
Right.
That's as far as it goes. If she responds, she does. If she doesn't, she doesn't. But my birthday is the day before hers, and you would think me being her child, she would send me a happy birthday message, and she never does. It's always me sending it to her the next day.
Exactly.
And then she'll be
Yeah,
like,
no.
oh, well, happy birthday.
No, see, and she shouldn't be like that.
Oh, she is. She is. She is what you call heartless. Completely heartless. She's cold hearted. She's all the bad things.
And see, now karma's gonna come at a time, and she's gonna wish that she was never like that.
Yeah, because she's 69 years old right now. She just turned 69. She's going to get older. She's going to get down. She's going to need somebody to take care of her. Scarlett ain't going to be there to do
Right.
it.
And I don't blame you.
She's my mama and I love her, but I'm not doing that. But you can't even put me and her in the same room together. In 10 minutes, we are fighting. Courtney, it's fine. And her brother, her little brother's the same way because he was a baby until I was born. Always been jealous of me. And, they can take care of each other. Or she can go get her stepkids to take care of her.
There you
Scarlett's
go.
not gonna-
That's what she can do.
That's exactly what the fuck she can do. Because I do love her because she is my mama, but yeah. I'm not going to go do that because then I would catch a charge.
Yeah,
Sally.
you don't need that.
Oh, I'm not catching no charge for her.
No.
So anyway, yeah, I've been on here for an hour and 35 minutes. Guess I need to get out here.
All right. I'm gonna jump down.
I may be back tomorrow night. I don't know because I took the whole week off. Shit,
Yeah,
I
but
was off more than a week.
you hurt yourself, so that's understandable.
Yeah, but I do feel better. So, um, but if I do go live, it'll
Don't
be
be
on the
moving
other
it.
channel. I'm not. I'm not. I'll wait till I get completely better, then I'll finish.
No. God no.
But yeah, if I do go live tomorrow night, I'll do it on the other channel. We'll, we'll have our little shenanigan night uh, over there. Sally Mae, that means you got to stay awake. Because,
All right. I'm gonna
okay. So have a good night, and I will talk
jump
to you.
down.
All right. I'll talk to you sometime tomorrow. King, I know. Listen to y'all. I don't listen to nobody. I should know this by now. All right, yeah. Well, I'm fixing to get out of here. I will let y'all know though tomorrow if I do a live tomorrow night. I probably will. But like I said, it'll be over on the other channel. So if you are not subbed up, which I think everybody in here is. So anyway, I'm fixing to get out of here so I can try to go to bed. I love you all. Thank you all so much for coming and hanging out. And I will talk to all of y'all later.